Hello, my name is John, and today I have two topics for you. Topic number one is coffee. Topic number two is bass guitar. Topic number one, this morning I went to Starbucks. Yay! And I bought beans. Yay! Usually I buy this, there's many types of beans at Starbucks, and I usually buy this kind called Verona. There's another kind called Guatemala, and it says roasty, sweet, and dark cocoa taste. And they have different tastes, and some tastes are a little more bitter, or there's different things going on. This one kind of has a smooth, nutty taste that I like. The same with the Guatemala one. So anyway, I buy that because in the morning I want to have a nice cup of coffee usually, and then I also make some for when I take to work. But I don't want to drive to Starbucks in the morning. Can't really. Doesn't meet my schedule properly. So what I use is this. This is a French press. So it's got, well, this thing is just an empty canister. It's metal. Originally I had a glass one, but it didn't take too long for it to break with the kids and everything like that. So I bought this stainless steel one, and it's been doing really, really well for a long time. And how it works is it's got this kind of metal filter piece on the bottom, and this part is kind of wide enough to like plug up the inside of the canister here. And so what you do is you just I go to Starbucks and I ask them to grind up the beans. I just pick a bag like this and I say, and they're whole beans, and then I say, can you please grind it up for a French press? That's the French press. And they'll grind, and the size of the grind is suitable for a French press. It's not too big, not too small. And what you do is you just take a couple spoonfuls, put it in, and then you put some hot water in. In Japan, we always have like this little thermos heater thing of hot water ready to go. And so we just put in some hot water. And then you're supposed to wait 4 minutes. And so you put in your beans, you put in your water, and then you put this part on with the plunger up. And what I usually do is I put the beans in the water, and then I stir it. Because when you're putting the water in, the beans just kind of come up to the top. So I'll stir it at the very, very beginning so that the beans are circulating. And then I just put that on the top. You're supposed to wait 4 minutes. Usually I'm doing something at that time, so it's a lot longer than 4 minutes. It's probably a sin in the coffee lover world, but it's what I do. And then when you're just ready, you just put the plunger down. It pushes all the beans to the bottom here, and then you're filled with, you just have coffee in there, and you pour out your coffee. And something about this size probably gives us about, I would say about four cups of coffee, I think you can get out of something like that. But it's nice because you can have your like good tasting coffee every morning, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on a fancy machine or something like that. It's very easy to do. So that's a French press with Starbucks coffee, Verona. That's the brand I use. So that's the story about coffee. Now I have no idea why I'm telling you about coffee. I just it's interesting. Coffee's kind of a fun thing, a cultural thing. A lot of people use it to start their day. It just makes life a little bit better for a lot of people. Not just the bit of caffeine or something, but the whole culture around coffee as well. People really like that. They like the smell and everything. So I thought I'd talk about it. Okay, next. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. What does that mean? My own commitment there is to try to get a song, I make a song every weekend. Am I a songwriter? No. Do I have a music background? No. Then blah, blah, blah. As I said a long time ago, I make songs as a way to learn more about music, and especially a way to learn more about guitar. And that's happening, right? Because as you're creating a song or something, it really pulls whatever you're going to do on guitar in a direction that you might not ordinarily go, as you're trying to fit it in with everything else, and you're thinking, how will this sound good? Because I sometimes I start out and I think, yeah, okay, this is what I'm gonna do this weekend with the guitar. And as I start discovering what I'm gonna do, I end up doing something totally different with the guitar. This weekend, I think I might try to just keep it basic. I say that every weekend, but I want to do some other things this weekend, so I don't want to spend a ton of time on making a song. I thought to put in some bass and maybe try to build up from the bass. And so just like I woke up early this morning and I was playing around with it, and this is kind of what I got into. This is maybe the third time I've touched a bass in 5 years. So, yeah, all right. Hold on. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. So in terms of practice, let's say this practice video, one of the things I'm going to do is just practice with the bass. Like, it's got these big fat strings. These are flat wound strings, so my finger slides nicely up and down. And the strings are farther apart. It was really nice. It's got this little ledge here where I can rest my thumb. And then try doing the finger stuff. I never do. Like, what do I know about that? Like bass techniques? I don't know anything about bass techniques really. But, I tried using the fingers. I tried using a pick. The pick is easier. I have more control with the pick, but the sound is more muted. I don't get as nice a sound as if I'm using the fingers. With the fingers, you get more like this resonance, this slappy resonance thing going on. Yeah. And if you can believe, that's the clean channel on my amp. I wonder what it would sound like if I put it in the bright channel. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it. The sound's coming through this little mic on my shirt right now. When I switch the channel in the room, I can hear that the bright channel has a little bit more bite, but it sounds quite similar. For the bass, I think I prefer the normal channel. I could even try it on my acoustic amp if I really wanted to run clean. So what I did right now, that's the 1-4-5 blues pattern, 12-bar blues. Maybe that's what I'll do. I always say this in the practice video, and then when I make the song, I end up doing something very different. But if I just do that, 12-bar blues, maybe go around 3 times, so 36 bars, and then put some guitar on it or something. Maybe that'll be enough for this week's song. Try to keep it simple. I keep getting lost, man. I keep going off into doing crazy things and stuff like that, but all right, let's see what I can do about keeping it simple. Partly I have an idea to involve my son tomorrow. Like I'll do the bass part and I'll do some drums stuff, and not drums, I'll do bass and guitar and things like that. And then I'll ask him to listen to the track and then play some drums and record his drums and put it on. I'd love to do that. I don't know if my son is up for it because he has soccer all the time. But I'll see what I can do. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, so I've got some stuff to do. I hope you all have a great weekend. As I say, I'll put out a song video this weekend, and of course I have my daily quote-unquote practice videos that I put up. Something music-related, guitar-related for sure. All right, at this point in the video, I'm going to switch over to speaking Japanese. はい、こんにちは、ジョンです。今日の話、2つの話やりますよ。1番目はコーヒーの話あります。みんなコーヒー大好きじゃないですか。そう。2番目、ベースギターの話。私の日本語ちょっとレベル低いでもまあ喋ることができる。それで頑張ります。多分みんな理解できるかな。私の話頑張ったら。OK、いきます。じゃあ今日コーヒー買いに行きました。スターバックスのコーヒー。私のコーヒーの種類、スターバックスいろんな種類あるね。They have many types. My favorite type、一番好きなタイプ、種類はカフェ・ヴァローナという、それともグアテマラというのコーヒーもありますね。でもこれ買ったらビーンズ豆ありますね。でも買うときいつも私フレンチプレスのためになんかグラインドなんか切る、豆からなんか小さい分作る切るマシーンありますね。そうこのためになんか切りました。動詞間違ったけど、これフレンチプレスね。金のフレンチプレス、ステンレススティールね。これ中に何もないと、この分 This is the lid, this is the filter, plunger。 このままどうやってするの？これはい、ここから1、2スプーンぐらいいつもやってるな。そしてお湯入れてちょっと混ぜて、だしなビーンズちょっと混ぜて、これどうかな、置いといて入れてこのままと、これ上にやるね。上とそのままで4分ぐらい待って、そしてこれその後なんかこれやって瓶全部下に行くと、コーヒーここにあるね。それで多分4つのカップできるぐらいね。これそのままで美味しいコーヒー毎朝できます。ねと、すごい高いのマシーン買わなくてもフレンチプレスできますよ。美味しいよ。なんで話するの？わからんな。ギターの YouTube チャンネルで。でもみんなほとんどもうみんなじゃないけど、なんかたくさんいるとコーヒーすごい大好きじゃないですか。話しようかな。2番目、ベースギター。私もうあまりこれ私の息子のベースね。 私ほんまにあまりなんかベース全然しへん。これなんか5年間これ多分3回目使ってる。でも毎週末私音楽曲ソング作る頑張ってるね。ヘッドでも頑張ってる。それで私ギターのこともっと勉強しますね。すごい上手の素晴らしいの曲作るじゃなくても、何の意味曲作るの毎週。私のギターの勉強のために。じゃあ今週はちょっと最初からベースしようかな。ベースから多分その上でギターとか他わからん。毎週末なんか何しようかな。何するわからん。でもいつも何かやってる。今週末何か基本的の曲作りたいな。いろんなしたいことある。今週末なんかずーっと曲作るじゃなくてもね。今朝これちょっと練習しました。考えたこれ。私もうベースプレイヤーじゃないな。そのままでいこうかな。今のベースの音、このアンプからこの小さいマイクに入ってる多分音そんなに素晴らしいじゃないかな。けどなんか後で私の今週末の歌切ったら多分もっといい音あります。じゃあ今週末ベース入れる。さっきのは12 bar blues。boom, boom, boom, boom. That's one. Boom, 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 boom. Two. Boom, 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 boom. Three. Boom, 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 boom. Four. 12回まで。あと多分あれ3回しようかな。それでなんか歌作る。そう。はい。このビデオでここまで終わった。指導日本語のマックス。終わった。もっとうまくしゃべることができない。OK。じゃあ今からなんかいろいろするとソング作る。音楽曲ソング。OK。バイ。